What's up, y'all? Today we're going to talk about the top 3 things that stop entrepreneurs from launching their business. Check it out. My name is Saluto Uba, and I'm the founder of the Uba Law Group. We're a law firm that works with entrepreneurs across the country. And throughout the years of running our business, we've noticed that there are a number of things that prevent would-be entrepreneurs and would-be business owners from getting out of their own way and launching their business. So today, we want to break them down for you and hopefully help you overcome those challenges if you find yourself in that camp. But while you're watching, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and check out our channel for a lot more useful content for business owners just like you. So let's get into it. Now, imposter syndrome is defined as feelings of inadequacy that override one's confidence despite evidence of success and competence in a given area. Simply put, you're able to do what you want to do, but you still feel like you're a mile away from accomplishing your goal. When it comes to entrepreneurship, sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and dig in. Sometimes you have to realize that on paper, you have the skills that you need, and if you don't have all the skills, you have enough to get started. Imposter syndrome stops so many people from getting into the race of entrepreneurship because they never get off the gate. You think that you don't know enough, you think that there are other people that can probably do it better than you, and because of that, you never give the world the valuable services or products that's out there that you can provide for them. So one of the things that I like to do to encourage business owners or entrepreneurs that we talk to that feel like they're struggling with imposter syndrome is to remind them that imposters don't have imposter syndrome. There are people that aren't as good as you, aren't as talented as you, aren't as skilled, and don't have the heart and the passion for what you do, that are already out there scheming people and scamming people, robbing people of money, taking away their time and their valuable experience, when you could be out there serving people and creating that difference that you want to if you just get out of your own way. That's not to say that entrepreneurship isn't challenging and there aren't going to be setbacks or obstacles, but ultimately you don't have to feel like an imposter just because you don't have everything together. As a business owner, you probably have the tools and the strategies and everything that you need to get started, so you have to take that leap of faith and dig into it, because at the end of the day, you're not an imposter, you're an entrepreneur. Now, the second thing that stops entrepreneurs from launching their businesses is analysis paralysis. Now, analysis paralysis happens when you get so much information, you're reading so many books, and you're listening to so many podcasts, and you're trying to get all the info in the world to get started in your business, but you have so much knowledge hitting you, you don't know where to start first, and you ultimately end up doing nothing. In reality, analysis paralysis is a way of avoiding taking that first step. Ultimately, there's some level of fear involved, and so you're reading books or you're listening to podcasts or you're going to conferences as a way of coping, as a way of making yourself feel like you're doing something without actually moving forward and stepping out on faith like we talked about and actually accomplishing those goals. If you have the skills, if you know the information, if you're connected to a network of people that you need to get started in your business, the only thing holding you up is you. At some point, there's nothing left to read. At some point, the only thing that you have to do is get started. You're gonna have your bumps and bruises along the way, but the idea of failure is what stops a lot of people from the success that they could accomplish. Many times people have their whole mindset twisted. They think that failure is the opposite of success. Failure isn't the opposite of success. Failure is a necessary part of success to get to that next level, for you to develop that muscle memory of what success looks like and how to do things the right way. You're gonna have to go through bumps in the road, but if you keep on being stuck in the analysis and the information gathering part of the business, you're never gonna get started. Now, the last reason, number 3, that stops entrepreneurs from launching their business is what I like to call a weak why. Now, when I'm talking about a weak why, I'm talking about your motivation, the reason why you're getting into business. One of the things that I like to give entrepreneurs and business owners as we're talking and we're consulting is that idea that there's pretty much nothing new under the sun. Unless you're creating a brand new technology or product or device, someone out there most likely does what you do. But that's not a bad thing, because just like there are lots of different consumers and lots of different clients and patients and people to purchase your goods or services, there are lots of different entrepreneurs and business owners and content creators and people out there that need to provide those services. Everybody does not resonate with everybody that's in the market. The audience that you're cultivating, the audience that you're supposed to reach, is there waiting for you to get your message out or get your product ready or put your store out or turn your website on or set up your Instagram or whatever. They're waiting for you because who you are resonates with that type of person you're supposed to call. I oftentimes tell business owners to check out this one TEDx talk by Simon Sinek. It's called Start With Why. And in that talk, he talks about a really great idea that people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Like I said before, there's nothing new under the sun. Everyone's selling a product or service, but the people who are for you are going to resonate with your message, your reason, your story, your passion, and that's what's going to draw them to you. So you got to make sure that you have a strong why, and also you're communicating that why, communicating that reason, so you can attract the right people who are supposed to come to your business. Now, those were our top 3 things that stop entrepreneurs from launching their business, but I want to go ahead and throw in a bonus reason that I see all the time as a business attorney. And that reason is simply not having the perfect name for your business. Now, I get into this conversation a lot. You have people that have all the information, they don't suffer from imposter syndrome, they're not stuck in analysis paralysis, and they have a strong why, but they're holding up from launching their business because they haven't come up with the perfect name. Let me tell you something. As someone who's formed multiple businesses, serial entrepreneur, have helped multi-million-dollar businesses and been all around the block with this stuff. Nobody cares about your name. No one really cares about your LLC name. If it means that much, you can set up a DBA, you can get up something that's a little bit more marketable, you can trademark your name, you can own that brand. But when it comes to launching your business, the legal entity, do not let the name of that legal entity stall you from launching your business and getting your company started. Because the sooner you move, the closer you're going to be to success. So that's a bonus one. Don't let a perfect name stop you from launching your business, because you got to start now. So if you got value out of this video, I'd greatly appreciate it. Like I said, if you share it with somebody, hit that like and subscribe button, and tune in next week because we're gonna have a whole lot more content. If you're a business owner that's looking to launch your company, or if you need a little bit of help, please feel free to reach out. We talk with business owners just like you every day, and we help people get started and set up for success. So until next time, y'all, keep on grinding, keep on hustling. I believe in y'all. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Peace.